Here in the Kaprun Valley, the raging water has carved a 30-meter deep gorge through solid rock. This place is called the Sigmund Thun Gorge, and this spectacle of nature is an amazing place to visit on your trip to Austria. It is found just south of the town of Kaprun, or about an hour and a half's drive south of Salzburg. You enter the gorge at a bridge across the river. There you will be greeted by the thunder of the water rushing through it. We walked along the well-kept wooden walkways, stairs, and bridges just above the water of the gorge. They are fastened to the walls of the gorge and cross from side to side on bridges. These wooden structures, as we see and use them today, were not built until the early 1990s, and every year they have to be somewhat dismantled and put together again as the forces of nature take their toll on them. Large volumes of water rush through this gorge every year, especially in the spring when the snow in the mountain melts. It is hard to imagine that water can carve its way through solid rock like that. It changes every year to a greater or lesser extent as the water continues to wear away at the rock. Everything changes as you start walking through the gorge. The sound, the atmosphere, the humidity. We were absolutely amazed at the water rushing over the rock and down one small waterfall after another. Two huge walls of rock rise up on either side of you as you walk along. There's less light because you are deep down between these walls, and yet there still are plants and moss growing on the rocks. The colors are deep and everything looks lush. You will want to have your camera ready for one shot after another. The beauty all around us was captivating. The Sigmund Thun Gorge was first made accessible in 1893 according to the plans of Nicholas Grassner, and named after the governor of Salzburg at that time. It takes about a half hour to walk from the start of the gorge until you arrive at the huge waterfall spilling over a dam at the Klamsee Reservoir. There are walking paths all the way around the reservoir that are very enjoyable to wander for an afternoon if you have the time. From the reservoir, we walked back along the top side of the gorge and were able to look down into the gorge in places. The gorge makes for a wonderful and memorable experience and is well worth the time to take in.